Okay, so welcome back everybody. I'm back in the VAB. So I won't be doing any more test flights in the MRS. Not for now anyway. That's Mercury Redstone. I think you've seen enough of those. Right, so I've got, I think 6 pilots trained, well not trained up, but at least they've got 1 flight at least. And Jeb's got 3 flights, but obviously you don't have any more experience once you've done 1 suborbital. No matter how many times you do the another suborbital, they're not going to get any more experience. Okay, so this is Corona 13, or Discoverer 13, as it's actually known as. So what I've got is the main body of the spacecraft. I've also taken a ionization scan of Earth contract, so I'm going to do that. Then what I'm going to transfer the science from this part into here using ship manifest. That's exactly how you're supposed to be doing it. This has actually got, these probe cards have a science container, in other words a data storage package effectively. So anything that any experiment, any part that performs experiments, you can just transfer using ship manifest into the descent capsule. So under here I have the heat shield decoupler and the heat shield here, the 0.625 heat shield. This will obviously have a procedural battery. This is quite rough, still in the middle of actually doing it, but I thought I'd just show you the progress. So exactly the same as before, but a little bit smarter. Rather than, I don't know if I got that down there for. So I'm in 2 minds as to whether to put a second heat shield on top, just in case it rolls off. And whichever one it hits first, as in whichever heat shield enters the atmosphere first, I'm thinking just decouple the top one, or whichever one's the top one. Whichever one isn't hitting the atmosphere. So I thought maybe that's the way I would do it. It's a little bit more substantial than the last one. I've been studying the Corona program. Obviously it's still classified, partly. But from what I can tell, the main spacecraft itself did actually burn up. All that came back was almost rather like a the descent capsule itself was basically spherical. From what I can tell, the size of it probably weighed about 2, maybe 300 kilos. Not what this entire thing weighs. Well, this is only 230 kilos because it's not filled up yet, not properly. What I'm thinking is, I can probably get something back using the original heat shields, which is exactly what this one is. It's not an LEO. It's not a modern rated heat shield. And it's not even one of the heat shields which you would use for a capsule. Obviously rated up, increased in size, but it's still not rated the same way. So I'm just going to try and bring back the controllable core with a little battery pack on top and but I'll say 3 of the mini. Where are they? 3 of these mini Mercury capsule parachutes. So I could have used this Almaz film return capsule because that's basically all Corona 13 was. Discoverer 13 was basically just a return capsule. That's all that came back. Alright, so I'm going to carry on with this. I'll bring you all back once I actually finished it fully. Alright, so here's a finished Corona package. I've only got 10,000. These weigh quite a lot, these fairings. It's not exactly light. Alright, so if you'll let me. So exactly as you saw before, I've got the camera in this side. Batteries at the top here. Quite a fair bit of electric charge, 4,545. That's not just for this, it's just to supplement how long it could be up there for, because I don't know if it's going to have enough TWR to be able to bring itself back. So I may have to rely on something like Orbital Decay to bring this craft back. This top section above the heat shield, as I showed you, is the only part that will be coming back. Well, obviously the heat shield as well, but this part above The decoupler is the only part that'll be coming back. As was the case with the original Discoverer 13, which is part of the Corona program. So as I said before, I've taken a ionisation scan of Earth contract. So I'm going to try and bring some science back from orbit. Because effectively that's exactly what Discoverer 13 did. It brought the first return from orbit, but it also brought the first signs back from orbit, as opposed to just transmitting it. So I'm going to try and do that. That this ship manifest allows me to transfer from this part into the core. It should do. That's what it's supposed to be for, but you never know. There's nothing in that core. No, it's completely empty. So if I show UI, there is nothing in there at all. No. Just to make sure. No, that's fine. As far as I did include rigid attachment. But I must have missed that. Right, so I've supplemented electric power here, as well as here with the battery inside the service bit. And I've tucked the ionisation scanner inside the girder, just like it's been fitted, so it's rigidly fitted inside. And same with the camera. So it's hydrazine powered main thruster, just there, tucked away inside the actual tank, which is quite it's handy that with the lander tanks. Get a much more flush sort of surface attachment. Okay, that's about it. So obviously once it's decoupled, this is going to be about on its own. It's not going to have any power, it's just going to have to rely on aerodynamics to hold itself. So it could spin again, it could turn, we're going to have to see. Like I said, the actual real life Corona 13 was a sphere, so there's no reason, there's nothing really sort of preventing it from just rolling down into the atmosphere. It's similar to the Vostok and Voshkod descent capsules, manned descent capsules. But we'll see. We'll try and keep it together coming into the atmosphere as much as I can using RCS. Try and keep it on retrograde if it starts to wander off. But obviously this will disintegrate during re-entry. So I'll tell you, tonnage is 103.376 tons. Take a quick look. No, there's 106 tons, but that's talking about the clamps as well. So without the fairing, it's 11,036 meters per second, and with the fairings, if it lets me, it's 10,935. So we've lost good few hundred meters per second. Actually, no, we haven't. No, we haven't. Lost a few meters per second. Right, so where do these fairies really want to go? Oh. So that's obviously a retro package, which sends this stage back away from this stage, the third stage. We have RCS on this stage to cross ullage, so the XLR-81, the Agena vacuum, the second version of the Agena vacuum engine with 2 ignitions, but I don't know if I'll be using both ignitions. Might do, just depends. Oh, that's Cap's doing there. Right, so I've checked all the other stages. I just need to decide where I want to put that. How high will I be? 5,536. I think I'll put it just there. So that's the second stage, LO89. Then the fairing payload goes. Alright, that's about it. I hope. Alright, so hopefully it will get us some signs and also the first object back from orbit. It'll take 19 days. I'm just gonna. I don't think I've brought anything back. Yeah. Not a few hours off. Right, so the chutes are all set up. Staging set up as much as I possibly can. So what I've done with this stage, that was as I did before. It's a space part which activates the decoupler, the bottom decoupler, and then activates the SRBs at the same time. So, just like before. Green glow all the time. What the devil? Alright, so set out, let this build. And as soon as I've completed this contract, I'm going to start on manned orbital flights. But I also need to start doing some unmanned stuff, some satellite contracts to get some payment back from all of this cost. Alright, so straight back out. Okay, so as I was saying in the VAB, I have unlocked electrics, so that's given me some extra contracts such as communications satellite contracts, GPS, navigation satellite in words, and various comm satellites and experiment science package satellites as well, all sorts of other stuff. So yeah, so I want to get this done. So we'll zoom forward. So it's going to be that's out of yeah, fairly late in February, last week in February 1957. As per usual, it completes on a night time, although it's just coming to early morning. Get the birds tweeting. I keep turning this off. Only do not alert me. For some reason, it seems to still want to alert me. So it's going to take quite a while to roll out. It's going to take 7 hours. It's only 103 tons, so I don't know what's going on there. Alright, so it's a launch pad. Okay, so Discover 13, or as I call it, the Corona. Alright, so I'm going to roll 180 and head 145, which is 10 degrees more than 135, obviously, which is diagonally straight down towards the South Pole. So it's diagonally towards the pole. South Pole, like that. The equator going across, like there. We're going to go like that. So it's going to be a true polar. It's going to be close to polar orbit, I hope. Alright, so here we go. So I'm going to try and bring the inclination down on some future flights, try and bring that inclination out. I need to start getting equatorial orbits, but just for now, I'm just going to concentrate on this one. Alright, so 3, 2, 1. SRBs are capable of stop gimbling, so never mind. Degrees, 40 SRBs cut out. If it lets me. It's not perfect, but what is? Right, so no time to really waste. So I'm going to decouple, and hopefully they will ignite straight away. So that's the second stage done. Well, technically speaking, it's actually a third stage. Because the SRB is a single stage, but... Alright, go ahead and decouple. Just going to bottom the throttle out. Just going to just check that control from here. Make sure it's all powered. Right. What happened there? They should have ignited and pushed it away. They always do normally. Right, so we have the Agena motor. So it's gonna... It says it's very stable, but you can't trust it. It's gonna... Yeah, I forgot I should have turned it off, shouldn't I? So it's going to push towards prograde anyway. That's fine, I can just transfer the fuel from the Agena's RCS packages up to the spacecraft itself. Right, so 50 seconds. Very risky, stable, very stable. Too high. Also have to achieve orbit though. I don't know if that's supposed to be 150, I think. That's 135. It's almost perfect. Nose up a little bit though. Go past the apogee. Quite a low TWR on this stage, so have to nose up a little bit more. I'm going to go too far ahead. Seconds maybe. To 5.5 kilometers a second. Pushing 8 seconds ahead. Go watch over 10 seconds ahead, yeah, the actual time to axis. It's not very efficient. I guess it's not very efficient way I'm thrusting anyway, because I'm exactly 130. south than I wanted to be, but never mind. It's not a disaster. Try and flip this round. Just circularise the orbit just before. Whoa, it's a bit too far out. Just perfect. Alright. It's 203.122, so 203 kilometres, just over 200 kilometres, and 178.3 kilometres on the periapsis, so that's fine. That's fine.